right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Cristina Scabbia, female singer of Lacuna Coil.
All right. Now, you just mentioned the female singer.
Yes.
Lacuna Coil has co-singers,
Yes.
co-lead singers. What do you think it offers with a male and female lead in your band?
I think that with two singers, you can pretty much cover every spectrum, if you want to call it so, of the possibilities that you can use with the voices. So we can use like something more aggressive. So we can use some growls. We can also use something very high, because my voice is definitely more melodic and high. So we are pretty much free to do whatever we want to do. And I think this is cool because we can use our voices as two additional instruments that we can use in every song, right?
You come from Italy.
Yeah.
And you've toured all over the world.
Yeah.
What's the most unique thing that the U.S. shows have that other countries don't?
What I like about the U.S. is that the crowd is less, how can I say, split into categories, which in Europe is not, because there are like a lot of subgenres of like metal and rock. So if you go to a concert of a band, you would see people dressed in a specific way, listening to that kind of music. Here it's more that either you do like rock or metal, everything is under the big family of rock, and nobody really cares. They're here to have a good time, and that's what I really like.
You were named the hottest chicks in hard rock by Revolver a while ago. You just finished the tour for that. How does that like feel to you to be given that title? Because you're more of a humble person, so what's it like for that?
I'm still wondering what people means when they say that somebody is hot. I don't understand if it's purely like an attraction thing, or like I would have sex with this person, I'm very attracted, or if it's something more. Because when I think about at least my perception of the hot word, it would be more than that. It would be more mental. It would be somebody really interesting to me, not just because of the appearance. So when somebody says that about me, I think it's really funny, because I was like, well, if they mean this way, I mean, most of them never met me before, so they don't know my personality. They only see what they can see, like social networks or the magazines through the pictures. So it's really interesting to me. But I mean, I guess it's flattering. I mean, it's better than being considered the ugliest woman in metal, I guess.
So there's a lot of imagery created with your new album name, Broken Crown Halo.
Yeah.
What are you exactly trying to portray with that?
Well, when we thought about the title, we wanted to come up with something that could kind of sum up all the songs together, even though it's not a concept album. So we thought about the fact that each one of us is trying to take care of its own of our own little kingdoms made by our jobs, our relationships, everything we have around, and we try to protect it from every attack from outside. But as kings of queens, so that's where the crown thing comes from, and it can be broken, it can be damaged from things happening out of our kingdoms. So that's where the idea came from. So a lot of songs are like based on strength, to go through the darkness, like to be fierce and strong through the problems in life. There's a strong positive message coming out, even if when we wrote the album we went through like very dark moments, but that's what makes you wiser and stronger.
This is your third rock festival in Florida in a row.
Yeah.
Is it completely exhausting? What do you enjoy most out of these things?
Well, I love Florida. I'm pretty familiar with it because my brother lives in Jacksonville, actually, so I've been here before. We played Welcome to Rockville 2 years ago, and I can take the hot weather anytime compared to the cold weather, so I don't have any problem with hot and humidity. I kind of like it.
Okay, very cool. Well, we like to have you here, so that's nice.
Oh, perfect. It's mutual.
You draw on a lot of drum heads for certain shows, and you auction them off. When and how did you start doing that?
It just started just for fun, because we just heard about fans wanting to have like the drum skins like signed by the band, and usually like we use the money, for stuff that we use to the boss, like fuel to keep the tour going. And then I was like, you know what, I want to give something more, and I love to draw, so I started with little drawings, and it got like bigger and bigger, and it turned out to be a sort of a collector item. So there's people like, oh, you're gonna have a drum skin here, and I think it's really cool because I enjoy doing them. So I will keep on doing them.
Awesome. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower, I would love teletransportation. I mean, I don't know how you call it, but
Teleportation?
teleportation. Yes.
Same thing.
Yes, because I would love, in this way, I could be able to see all my loved ones, all my friends, my family, my partner, in a snap. But that would be pretty cool.
Especially
I thought
going
about
from
like
Italy.
flying, the usual, but I would like to be anywhere else in a second. It would be pretty cool.
Okay. Now on Instagram and social media sites, you post a lot of pictures of yourself with dogs and cats and other animals. Yeah. Do you have your own pets?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Really?
I don't. I mean, I always meet somebody that is like, oh, how's your dog? How's your cat? And it's like, I don't have any because I'm always away. So I would not be able to take proper care. And it's not that I'm going away for the weekend, so I don't want to get a dog or get a cat and then live it there. I mean, I wouldn't want to live home if I had one. So I'm the lovely auntie of all the cats and dogs of the members of the band. I have a lot. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, just because I love its personality, because it's kind of like mine. So.
What about like a tour pet? If you had like a...
No, I think it would be dangerous because like the tour bus, it's a place where people goes in and out, you know, whether it's for crew or bands going to the catering meeting. So I think it would be dangerous. I mean, it would be like having like a little kid all the time.
Right.
So it would be like, I wouldn't be focusing on all the rest of it because I would be where is it? Where is it? It's okay, where is it?
You'd be worrying about it all the time.
No, and it wouldn't be the proper place for a cat or a dog. I mean, they probably like to stay in the same place, be safe.
Right. Okay. If you had, or do you have any tattoos that you can show us?
Yes.
Tell us about?
I like to see this one. A little old now. I have this one. I have this one that I want to work on because it's like the very first logo of Lacuna Coil. And then I have the one. Show you. Yeah, 3 tattoos. I love tattoos, but they always had a special meaning for me. So now I'm just fine. You know, I'm not thinking of adding anything for now because I want to make sure that whatever I have on my skin is going to be there forever. So I want to make sure that it's something that means to me. Okay. It means a lot.
Do you have any pre-show rituals you do to get ready?
A lot, like things we say, movements we do.
Do you have a favorite one?
Well, we have one. I mean, we say something in Italian that means something like we're gonna kick ass, but we say it in Italian, so everybody's like, what? Looking at us, they don't know.
Incognito.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna break it. We're gonna break it all. It's something like that.
Okay.
But we change every time. After a while, we get bored. Like, okay, from now on,
switch it up. Who is your guilty pleasure artist?
Guilty pleasure artist? I don't know. Maybe. Let me think. Maybe Lady Gaga. You know, like I don't dislike like pop music, and what I like about Lady Gaga is that she always refuses to use like lip syncing. I think she's a real artist. Whether you like her music or not, she can sing, she can perform, she can dance and sing at the same time. She's a good piano artist. She's a good performer. So I really appreciate that. I don't see her as like you know, I don't like stereotypes. I don't like barriers. So maybe Lady Gaga. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any last minute or last words you want to say to your fans?
Well, I want to thank you all for like following us during all these years. You know what you mean to us because I'm constantly trying to get in touch with the socials. So keep on following us, and I hope you like Broken Crown Halo. See you on the road.